Joker 2 Folie is here, and while the reviews are rolling in, they're not quite as glowing as the first film. But does that really matter? Well, for the first Joker, I didn't care much about the reviews. I saw the trailers, loved what I saw, went to the cinema and walked out absolutely buzzing. So do these reviews make a difference this time? Stick around to hear my take. Am I going to ignore the critics again, or actually pay attention this time? Now, the first Joker was a breath of fresh air, a thrilling ride of emotion and brilliant performances. It was a love letter to an era of classic filmmaking, paying homage to masterpieces like King of Comedy and Taxi Driver. At the time of this video, Joker sits at a respectable 69% on Rotten Tomatoes, while Joker, Folie comes out at 61%. But let's look on the bright side. Todd Phillips, the director, doesn't seem to care much about reviews. The first Joker grossed over $1 billion, earned 11 Oscar nominations and bagged 2 wins. When it was announced that the sequel would be a Jukebox Musical, some were sceptical, but honestly, who are we to doubt him? Folie premiered at the Venice International Film Festival, and although it received a mixed 61% on Rotten Tomatoes, some of the feedback is promising. According to Discussing Film, the highly anticipated sequel to Joker is as deranged and exciting as you would have hoped. By incorporating song and dance in the vein of a jukebox musical, filmmaker Todd Phillips, also known for the Hangover trilogy, gives Joaquin Phoenix's Joker a different kind of strut. One that's more meditative and less violent than would be expected from the sequel to one of the highest grossing R-rated movies of all time. Nothing will compare to the original 2019 phenomena, but Joker, Folie does an exceptional job at following up with an imaginative comic book film unlike any other. This suggests that Phillips knew topping the first film would be tough, but he wasn't interested in repeating himself. Instead, he's earned respect for trying something bold and different, rather than falling into a Suicide Squad style misfire with a ton of extra villains trying to get in on the action. But on the other hand, IndieWire took a harsher view, saying Todd Phillips' musical sequel feels like it's bad on purpose. Here is a movie that perversely denies audiences everything they've been conditioned to want from it. To me, this reinforces the Discussing Film review. Phillips is deliberately messing with the audience's expectations, choosing not to rehash old ground. He's challenging us with something new and unexpected. One thing critics do seem to agree on is that Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix are both phenomenal in their roles. The Independent writes, Phoenix's performance remains powerful and stirring, while Discussing Film says Gaga shines in the sequel's musical sequences. So after reading the reviews, what's my verdict? Honestly, I'm more excited than ever to see this film. It's clear that Phoenix and Gaga are delivering knockout performances, and the film's bold direction only adds to the intrigue. If Phillips hits the mark, this could be another brilliant entry into the Joker universe. Let's be real for a moment. When it comes to reviews, you gotta read between the lines. Remember how glowing the early reviews were for Star Wars The Acolyte? And yet, when it hit, it turned out to be a massive disappointment. Even the critical reviews for Folie suggest that Phillips is doing something daring, which makes me want to see it even more. But what about you? What did you think of the reviews? Are you excited to see the film? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. I've got plenty more reviews of films, TV shows and comics coming your way. And if you didn't like it,
always remember, that's life.
That's life. And it's funny as it may seem.